Hey guys, guess what? Cuphead finally got released. Isn't that a fucking miracle? In all seriousness, it is great to see that studioMDHR finally have launched the game for Xbox and PC through the Windows 10 store and Steam as a PC/Xbox exclusive made by an indie developer. I pre-ordered the game after this year's E3 conferences and got a chance to play it at 11 o'clock at night on September 29th in Australia. So here's my little review on what I think is a great and refreshing title of 2017. Here we go. Cuphead is a very interesting game in terms of what it offers. The art style reminds me of old Disney and Looney Tunes cartoons of the 1930s and embraces that with all the characters, levels, and effects being hand-drawn, like drawn by hand, just like the cartoons from that era. Not to mention the old jazz and jive soundtracks in the game as you fight giant vegetables, a weird blue blob thing, two boxing toads, and some weird sentient zeppelin with warlock powers. The characters, much like the atmosphere, are very fucking chaotic and weird. But I like that, because much like the old 30s cartoons, the characters, story, and action was very freaking wacky, chaotic, slapstick, and not to mention odd, weird, fucking weird. I want to just quickly talk about the difficulty though, alright, because everyone's talking about that. Cuphead, in my opinion, is not the Dark Souls of 2D platforming shooters, okay? It's more like Fury, where yes, the bosses are hard and most of the game is boss fight focused, but these bosses, much like the ones in Fury, have certain attack patterns that you need to learn through every attempt. That's how you progress through the game. You learn the attack strategies and patterns of the boss, much like Adam Sandler and Pixels. They are very easy to learn, yet, again, a bit hard to understand or get around and avoid these attacks. And unlike Fury, you don't get your health back by parrying certain attacks that can be parried. You don't get health back, you just die and restart the fight all over again. But when you do parry attacks, you do fill up your hit cards, which, when certain sectors of the meter are filled, give you the ability to the secondary attack of the power you are currently using, which of course is more powerful than the primary attack method. The way boss fights work in this game, they work in stages when you complete one stage, the boss will change their attack method or shape to mix it up. But upon getting past one stage, you don't unlock checkpoints, which is about as painful as getting your dick caught in the ceiling fan somehow. The gameplay is very tight and enjoyable, especially with a friend by your side. You can buy new attack powers from the shop for coins you earn in run and gun opportunities, we'll get to that later, and each one has a unique ability, like the roundabout attack, which enables you to shoot green boomerang projectiles that come back and right past you with maximum range, and very effective against certain bosses, mind you. And you also get specials from completing mausoleum challenges where you have to bounce off ghosts. The run and gun challenges reward you with coins you can spend at the shop upon completion, and they are essentially just side-scrolling levels where you just need to get to the end whilst collecting all the coins placed in the level, like this one you're seeing now. My only critique about this game is the rare occasion of getting your save file rewound back a couple of steps after quitting the game. It doesn't corrupt the save files, but the game somehow decides to rewind your progress even though you saved the game right after completing the first run and gun challenge and fighting those fucking frogs in the boat. When I found out this happened to me, I had to start those two levels all over again, but thankfully this hasn't happened to me again since the first time I booted this up. If you want to know the story about this game, to sum it all up, Cuphead and his brother Mugman go to a casino to play craps, which is like the dice rolling game, and they were reeling in the jackpot like crazy until they make a very daring bet with the devil himself, who offers all the loot and cash in the casino if they win. But if they lose, their souls are taken. Of course, Cuphead blindly rolls, thinking he has a good chance, but loses. After a lot of begging, he, the devil himself, makes another deal. Collect the souls of runaway debtors until midnight the next day, so that basically explains the reason why you are fighting these assholes who punish you time and time again in the first place. I highly recommend this game. I got it through the Windows 10 store purely because Xbox Play Anywhere, and I can play the same file on my PC or Xbox and take the game wherever I go, because fuck Sony and their rule against holding hands with other platforms and not allowing cross-platform play, you impotent bastard! Anyway, this game is really fucking good. You should give it a red hot go and see why this game is so anticipated and sort of refreshes gaming and comes up with something we haven't seen in a while. Thank you for watching my little rant, and good night to you all, my little demon spawns. Before I do go, there's a couple of things I wanted to show you. First off, I've got a Discord now, so you can join that now if you want to chat me up and be an annoying little But I'd like to just do a little commentary on this little boss fight here with the fighting toads. I actually had to like really learn the attack patterns, and this boxing glove one you're seeing right now, I was playing this at it's midnight. Yeah, so excuse me for not being a good player. There's a lot of commentary and a lot of stuff going on about the difficulty. What I have said is true. A lot of people are comparing it to Dark Souls, which is a very, very narrow like description of how hard it is. It's very stupid. But, yeah, it is pretty hard. I would say it's like a 2D Fury, most of all. So don't go, like, reading other reviews and being blinded by the stupid commentary they give, and saying, oh, it's the Dark Souls of 2D platforming. No, it's not. Don't believe them, because they're lying to you. They're lying. Don't believe them. Anyway, I just wanted to get that warning out of the way, because the difficulty in all this sort of shite is just confusing a lot of people, and it's just really frustrating to know that, you know, the media has to spin everything just to try sell the game, or, you know, sell their company. Oh, we're really good reviewers, you should buy our merch, and you should buy our... No! Fuck you. Fuck your merchandise. Your review quality is dick! Hope you all have a very happy holidays in Australia. Please do buy the game, it is really freaking good, and I hope you all have a good day. I guess that's goodbye from me. See ya, for real this time. Actually, please don't go.
No hard feelings. Uh-oh, error.